Seneca once wisely stated, "Life, if well lived, is long enough." But the question is, how do we live a life well enough to make every moment count? Welcome to today's groundbreaking video, 25 Stoic Rules for Life. What you're about to discover isn't just a list. It's a toolkit for an extraordinary life based on ancient wisdom that's as relevant today as ever. Whether you're a Stoicism veteran or a curious newcomer, these rules are practical, actionable, and life-changing. Trust me, you'll want to stick around until the very end because each rule is a step towards a more resilient, more virtuous, and more fulfilling life. Are you ready to transform your existence into the masterpiece it's meant to be? Then let's delve into the first Stoic rule for life. Know what is within your control. This principle serves as the cornerstone of Stoic philosophy and is crucial for maintaining peace of mind and achieving personal growth. Often we exhaust ourselves mentally and emotionally by worrying about factors that are beyond our control, be it the actions of others, economic trends, or global events. This not only wastes our time, but also erodes our mental well-being. By focusing on what we can actually influence, such as our own actions, decisions, and emotions, we put ourselves in the driver's seat of our own lives. Imagine life as a game where you can only move your pieces. You can't control how others move theirs. Would you squander your time lamenting how others play, or focus on strategizing your next move? By concentrating on the latter, you not only boost your chances of success, but also foster a sense of empowerment and self-efficacy. This rule is essentially about owning your space, taking charge of your actions, and leaving no room for blame or excuses. Second rule, pursue virtue. Virtue is not just an abstract concept. It's a guiding principle for all your actions and decisions in life. Pursuing virtue means making a conscious effort to embody qualities like wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. It's about striving for moral excellence in both the big and the small aspects of your life. Think of virtue as your internal GPS, guiding you through the moral and ethical mazes of daily existence. When you chase after external goals like money, fame, or power, you're often left feeling empty, even if you achieve them. Why? Because these things are not inherently fulfilling. Virtue, however, fills you with a sense of purpose and satisfaction that's not easily shaken by the challenges and setbacks that life throws your way. This is not just self-improvement. This is soul improvement. Virtue elevates your character, enriches your interactions with others, and provides you a framework for making decisions that you can be proud of. In essence, the pursuit of virtue is the pursuit of a life well lived. Third rule, seek wisdom. The pursuit of wisdom is not just about acquiring knowledge from books or lectures. It's a lifelong commitment to understanding the world around you, the people you interact with, and most importantly, yourself. Wisdom isn't a final destination. It's an ongoing journey. Seeking wisdom involves continually questioning your beliefs, attitudes, and actions. It also involves being open to new experiences and viewpoints, even if they challenge your current understanding of the world. Wisdom acts like a compass for making moral and ethical decisions. It provides you with the tools to navigate complex situations and make choices aligned with virtue. Just like a skilled carpenter wouldn't be efficient without a well-equipped toolbox, a Stoic individual would find it hard to live a fulfilling life without the guidance of wisdom. This rule serves as a foundational pillar, not just for your personal development, but also for meaningful interactions and relationships. When you prioritize wisdom, you're not just enriching your own life, you're contributing to a more enlightened world. Fourth rule, live according to nature. Living according to nature is one of the cornerstone principles of Stoic philosophy. But what does it actually mean? Essentially, this rule advocates aligning your life and actions with the natural order of the world, harmonizing your desires, goals, and responses to circumstances in a way that reflects a deep understanding of reality. It's not about retreating to the wilderness, but about embracing your truest self and your role within the larger scheme of things. The Stoic idea of living according to nature involves understanding our rational and social nature. We're guided by reason, which sets us apart from other animals. So, living according to nature means making choices based on reason rather than letting ourselves be ruled by our impulses or societal pressures. It also underscores our social obligations to family, friends, and even humanity at large. By aligning ourselves with these dual aspects, rationality and social responsibility, we're living a life true to our human nature, which in turn leads to a fulfilling and virtuous existence. Living in this manner enables us to navigate life's challenges more effectively, creating a framework that encourages inner peace, ethical conduct, and meaningful relationships. Rule number 5, embrace challenges. Life has a way of throwing curveballs at us, unexpected hardships, problems, and obstacles that can feel overwhelming. However, the Stoic approach suggests a paradigm shift. See these challenges not as hindrances, but as essential elements for growth and self-improvement. Much like how a sword is forged through heat and pressure, our character is shaped by the difficulties we face. Embracing challenges allows us to flex our problem-solving muscles, cultivate resilience, and deepen our understanding of ourselves and the world around us. In avoiding challenges, we miss out on the most potent opportunities for personal growth. Think about it. How can you truly know your limits or shatter them if you never encounter barriers in the first place? And so, rule number 5 isn't just about tolerating challenges. It's about welcoming them as the most effective teachers you'll ever have. By reframing life's challenges as opportunities, we create a training ground for developing the 4 Stoic virtues: wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. So the next time life presents you with a challenge, don't run away. Embrace it, learn from it, and become stronger because of it. 6th rule: avoid excess. In a world filled with constant temptations and opportunities for indulgence, it's easy to go overboard. Whether it's food, entertainment, or even work, excess in any form can be detrimental to our well-being. The idea of avoiding excess ties back to the Stoic principle of moderation in all things. Stoicism teaches us that a balanced life is a virtuous life, and that going to extremes in any direction is likely to lead to unhappiness and turmoil. Avoiding excess isn't about denying yourself pleasures, but rather about enjoying them in a measured way that doesn't compromise your integrity or well-being. For example, it's not the occasional slice of cake that's problematic, but rather making indulgence a habit that affects your health. It's not the act of watching a movie that's an issue, but binge-watching a whole season and neglecting other responsibilities. In sum, avoiding excess is about recognizing that more is not always better. It's about cultivating the art of balance, creating a life where pleasures are enjoyed, but not at the expense of your health, your responsibilities, or your peace of mind. Rule number 7, mindfulness in the moment. Living in the present moment is more than a trendy catchphrase. It's a cornerstone for a fulfilling life. We often find ourselves either agonizing over past mistakes or worrying about future challenges, effectively robbing ourselves of the richness of the current moment. This tendency can create a perpetual cycle of anxiety and regret, preventing us from fully experiencing life as it unfolds. By practicing mindfulness, you can break this cycle and open yourself up to a more rewarding way of living. Mindfulness allows you to immerse yourself fully in whatever you're doing, rather than letting your thoughts drift to what-ifs or should-haves. It's a skill that requires practice, but the benefits are immense. You'll find that decisions become clearer, relationships become deeper, and even challenges become easier to face when you're fully engaged in the now. This rule encourages you to seize each moment as a unique opportunity for growth and happiness, inviting a profound sense of peace into your life. By mastering this rule, you're not just surviving, you're truly living. 8th rule, personal responsibility. In a world quick to blame external circumstances, taking personal responsibility for your actions, reactions, and emotions is nothing short of revolutionary. The The core idea here is ownership, owning every choice you make, every emotion you feel, and even how you respond to uncontrollable events. This is not just about accountability for your actions, but also about empowering yourself to change what doesn't serve you well. When you embrace personal responsibility, you stop viewing yourself as a mere puppet to external forces. Instead, you realize that you are the author of your own life story. This shift in mindset moves you away from victimhood and passivity, propelling you into a life of proactive choices and purposeful actions. With this rule in practice, you become the commander of your ship, steering your life in the direction you choose rather than drifting aimlessly. And remember, once you're at the helm, the course you set impacts not just you, but those who journey with you. Take control and write your own epic tale of virtue and fulfillment. Stoic rule number 9. Practice empathy. Empathy is more than just understanding someone else's feelings. It's about immersing yourself in their emotional world, seeing things from their perspective without judgment. In the bustling labyrinth of life, it's easy to become self-centered and overlook the struggles and stories of those around us. Practicing empathy, as the Stoics understood, not only enriches our own lives, but also fosters deeper connections with others. By striving to genuinely comprehend the experiences of those we interact with, we bridge gaps, break down walls, and foster an environment of mutual respect and understanding. It becomes less about me and more about us. Embracing this Stoic rule can transform superficial relationships into profound bonds and turn fleeting moments into memorable experiences. In a world often riddled with division, empathy is the salve that heals and unifies. Rule number 10. Self-reflection. Self-reflection is a cornerstone of personal growth and Stoic practice. It involves taking time out of our daily routines to introspect, analyze, and understand our thoughts, actions, and feelings. This practice is not about being overly critical or indulging in self-pity, but about gaining clarity. By consistently examining our actions and intentions, we become more aware of our strengths and areas needing improvement. It helps in refining our goals and realigning our path when we stray. Moreover, self-reflection fosters a sense of accountability. Instead of impulsively reacting to external events, we learn to respond with wisdom, ensuring our actions align with our core values. In a world bursting with distractions, setting aside moments for self-reflection can be a transformative habit, guiding us towards a life that's not just reactive, but intentional and purposeful. 11th rule: maintain inner peace. In the relentless ebb and flow of life's challenges, maintaining inner peace is akin to finding an anchor amidst a storm. It's about cultivating a sanctuary within yourself, a place of calm that remains unshaken regardless of the chaos outside. Imagine encountering disappointments, unexpected changes, or conflicts, yet feeling an underlying serenity because you've developed a profound inner tranquility. Achieving this inner peace doesn't mean ignoring or dismissing external events, but rather understanding and accepting that while they may affect you, they don't define you. It's the mastery of reaction, choosing serenity over turmoil. This Stoic principle encourages us to see beyond immediate disturbances, focusing instead on the broader picture and our place within it. By maintaining inner peace, you not only enhance your own well-being, but also become a beacon of stability and assurance for others in turbulent times. In essence, it's the art of becoming an oasis of calm in a desert of disorder. Embrace this and navigate life's intricacies with grace and poise. Rule number 12: exercise reason. In a world often swayed by emotions, fleeting trends, or groupthink, choosing to exercise reason is a commitment to one's own intellectual and moral compass. It's about making decisions grounded not in impulsive feelings or societal pressures, but in clear, logical thought. When we let reason guide our actions and thoughts, we're prioritizing critical thinking, ensuring that our choices are deliberate and well considered. By exercising reason, we rise above the cacophony of distractions and the pitfalls of rash decisions. It's not about dismissing emotions. They play a crucial role in our lives. However, it's about ensuring that our emotions don't overshadow objective analysis. By consistently applying logic and reason, we equip ourselves with the tools to navigate challenges, make informed decisions, and carve a life path that's both meaningful and rational. In essence, to exercise reason is to champion clarity, wisdom, and purpose in every facet of our existence. Rule number 13. Cultivate resilience. Life is unpredictable and at times challenging. Adversities are inevitable, but how we face and rise from them is what truly defines us. Cultivating resilience is about forging an inner strength, a mental fortitude that allows us to not just face, but also bounce back from life's setbacks. It's not about avoiding hardships, but rather confronting them with grace and determination. Being resilient doesn't mean you won't experience difficulty or distress. It means that when life throws its toughest challenges your way, you're equipped to handle them, learn from them, and come out stronger. It's like building mental muscle. The more you train it, the stronger it becomes. By cultivating resilience, you are preparing yourself to navigate the complex tapestry of life's highs and lows. It's the difference between being swept away by life's storms and standing firm, knowing that brighter days lie ahead. After all, it's not the hardships but how we navigate them that paves our path to true growth and fulfillment. By embracing resilience, you're embracing the very essence of a life lived fully, with all its ups and downs, always ready to rise again. Rule number 14. Be unbiased. Navigating the diverse tapestry of human experiences requires a lens of clarity and impartiality. Being unbiased means maintaining a stance of fairness, untouched by personal prejudices or sentiments. It's about seeing things as they are, rather than what our biases might want them to be. When you cultivate this habit of objectivity, you free yourself from the chains of narrow perspectives that can distort reality. However, this doesn't mean becoming emotionless. It means discerning when emotions are clouding judgment and learning to set them aside for a clearer view. This is crucial, not just for personal growth, but also in the many roles we play, be it as friends, partners, or team members. When you approach situations with an unbiased mindset, you pave the way for genuine understanding, better decisions, and deeper connections. In a world teeming with misinformation and hasty judgments, practicing unbiased objectivity becomes your compass, guiding you to truth and fostering a life of wisdom and authenticity. So challenge your biases, question your predispositions, and let objectivity illuminate your path. Rule number 15. Avoid gossip and mindless chatter. In a world inundated with information and distractions, it's easy to get caught up in idle gossip and superficial banter. However, indulging in such mindless chatter rarely adds value to our lives. In fact, it often detracts from our mental well-being and clouds our judgment. When we focus on gossip, we're not only spending precious time on unproductive discussions, but also risking the spread of misinformation and potentially harming reputations. Choosing to engage in meaningful conversations, on the other hand, fosters genuine connections and aids personal growth. By discussing ideas, sharing knowledge, or simply listening with empathy, we enrich our understanding of the world and the people around us. This Stoic rule isn't just about avoiding negativity. It's an invitation to elevate our interactions. It challenges us to replace empty talk with substance, ensuring that our words contribute positively to ourselves and others. In doing so, we cultivate a mindful and purposeful approach to communication, ensuring each conversation is a step towards enlightenment and mutual respect. This rule beckons us towards conversations that matter, promoting growth, understanding, and deeper human connection. Rule number 16. Adapt and accept. Embracing adaptability and acceptance is like equipping yourself with two of the most versatile tools in life's toolkit. In an ever-evolving world, holding rigid beliefs or judgments can be a significant obstacle to growth. Adapt calls for flexibility, the ability to shift and mold one's understanding based on new experiences or evidence. Instead of being a prisoner to old patterns of thinking, it's about staying open-minded and receptive to change. Accept, on the other hand, is about embracing reality as it is, not as we wish it to be. It's the realization that resisting the inevitable is a futile drain on our energy and peace of mind. Acceptance isn't passive resignation. It's an active acknowledgement that leads to informed action. Marrying these two concepts, adapt and accept, ensures a harmonious relationship with the ever-fluctuating nature of existence. It transforms challenges into stepping stones, reframing them as opportunities for learning and growth. As we navigate life's unpredictable waves, this rule becomes our compass, guiding us towards resilience, understanding, and an unwavering inner peace. By mastering the art of adapting and accepting, we unlock the potential to thrive in any circumstance. Rule 17. Eliminate unnecessary suffering. Life inevitably brings challenges and adversity. It's an inherent part of the human experience. However, many times, we magnify our suffering by dwelling on imagined scenarios, anxieties about the future, or events way beyond our control. This rule, in its essence, is about distinguishing between real and self-inflicted pain. Eliminating unnecessary suffering is about adopting a clear-headed approach to life. Instead of catastrophizing or spiraling into a realm of what-ifs, focus on the present moment and the realities it presents. This doesn't mean ignoring genuine feelings or challenges, but rather discerning which emotional reactions serve a purpose and which simply amplify pain without reason. By actively working on this distinction, you free yourself from the shackles of needless emotional turmoil, making room for genuine growth, clarity, and peace. Embrace this Stoic insight, and you'll find yourself navigating life with greater resilience, focusing energy on tangible problems and letting go of imaginary burdens. With this approach, life becomes not only simpler, but also profoundly more meaningful. Rule number 18. Think of community. In our individualistic pursuits, it's all too easy to forget that we're part of a larger fabric, the community. This Stoic rule reminds us that while personal growth and achievements are crucial, they should be aligned with the broader well-being of society. Think about it. Every choice we make, big or small, ripples out, affecting those around us in ways we might not even realize. When we consider our community in our actions, we're not just thinking of immediate gain, but of long-term collective prosperity. This doesn't mean sacrificing personal aspirations, but framing them in a way that they elevate not only us, but also those around us. For instance, choosing eco-friendly products isn't just a personal health choice. It's a step towards a healthier planet for everyone. By weaving the threads of community thinking into our life's tapestry, we create a more inclusive, harmonious, and sustainable world. After all, true fulfillment doesn't come from isolated successes, but from uplifting those around us and growing together. Rule 19. Limit desires. In an age of endless consumerism and a constant barrage of desires instigated by the media, advertisements, and even peers, limiting desires becomes a radical act of self-empowerment. Stoicism nudges us towards the realization that endless wants can become shackles, binding us to a never-ending cycle of pursuit and dissatisfaction. The principle of limiting desires is about simplifying our wants to the essentials and focusing on what truly adds value to our existence. By embracing this rule, we shift our focus from external acquisitions to internal fulfillment. It's not about denying ourselves pleasure, but about discerning which desires truly enrich our lives and which are mere distractions. It's about recognizing that chasing everything often leads to achieving nothing of real value. By streamlining our desires to what's genuinely essential and within our power to achieve, we not only find clarity but also cultivate a deeper sense of contentment. This intentional approach to desires paves the way for a life of purpose, simplicity, and profound satisfaction. In essence, by limiting our desires, we expand our potential for genuine happiness and meaningful success. Rule number 20. Act with intent. In the vast canvas of life, actions driven by purpose stand out as masterstrokes. Act with intent emphasizes that our actions should not be mindless or impulsive, but should carry a clear and constructive purpose behind them. It's about being deliberate in our decisions, ensuring that every step we take aligns with our values and contributes positively to our life's narrative. This isn't merely about the big decisions. It's also about the small, seemingly inconsequential choices we make daily. By practicing intentionality, we infuse our day-to-day actions with meaning, making them resonate with our core beliefs and aspirations. This focused approach prevents us from getting lost in the noise of distractions and ensures that our energies are channeled towards goals that genuinely matter to us. Acting with intent is like having a compass in the vast ocean of life. It provides direction, ensuring that our journey is not only purposeful, but also fulfilling. By doing so, we move from merely existing to truly living, where every action becomes a stepping stone towards our envisioned future. So before you act, pause and ask yourself, is this aligned with my purpose? This simple reflection can be the beacon guiding you towards a life of significance and fulfillment. Rule 21. Practice humility. In an era where self-promotion and individualism often take center stage, practicing humility stands out as a refreshing yet powerful Stoic principle. Humility isn't about self-deprecation or a lack of confidence. It's a grounded understanding that we're just a small part of a vast universe, intertwined in a web of relationships and circumstances. This realization allows us to approach situations with an open mind, understanding that our perspective, while unique, is just one among countless others. Embracing humility means acknowledging our own limitations, learning from others, and being open to growth and change. It also nurtures empathy, fostering healthier relationships and a more harmonious coexistence. When we set aside our ego and approach life with a humble heart, we not only enrich our own experiences, but also positively influence those around us. So, as you navigate the complexities of life, remember to wear humility as a badge, allowing it to guide you towards wisdom and genuine connection. Rule number 22. No external validation. Living in a digital age, it's easy to get caught in the loop of seeking validation through likes, shares, or even the praise of those around us. But real worth isn't about external accolades. It's about internal value. No external validation is about understanding and truly believing that your value doesn't come from what you have, what you achieve, or what others think of you, but from who you are at your core. When you base your self-worth on external validation, it's like building a house on shifting sands. It's unstable and can change with every passing trend or opinion. Instead, Stoicism teaches us to anchor our sense of worth on our internal virtues, actions, and character. By doing so, we cultivate a self-esteem that is resilient, genuine, and independent of fleeting external factors. Embracing this rule means that you'll no longer be a slave to the whims of others or society. You'll find freedom in knowing that you are enough, just as you are, and that your worth is immutable. This isn't about disregarding feedback, but about ensuring your self-worth isn't solely dependent on it. Remember, when you look inward for validation, you're not only strengthening your own self-belief, but also setting a foundation for genuine contentment and lasting peace. Rule number 23. Be true to your word. In an age of fleeting promises and superficial commitments, being true to your word stands as a pillar of strength and authenticity. This rule underscores the importance of making honesty and integrity the cornerstones of your character. When you commit to being genuine in your words and promises, you're not just building trust with others, but you're also reinforcing trust within yourself. Being true to your word isn't simply about telling the truth. It's It's about aligning your words with your actions, ensuring consistency and dependability in all you do. It's an act of respect towards others and towards your own principles. Moreover, it fosters a life where clarity and peace reign, free from the tangled webs of deceit or inconsistency. Adopting this rule doesn't just impact your reputation, it shapes your very essence. When honesty and integrity become your guiding lights, you pave a path that's straightforward and true, leading to a life of respect, trust, and lasting relationships. It's a testament to the Stoic understanding that true harmony in life comes from internal congruence and uncompromising values. Rule 24. Preparation and premeditation. Life is a beautiful yet unpredictable journey, dotted with challenges and opportunities. Preparation and premeditation revolve around the principle of foresight. By regularly contemplating potential outcomes, both positive and negative, you're better equipped to face whatever comes your way. It's not about pessimism, but readiness. Think of it like training for a marathon. Before the race day, a runner doesn't just hope for the best. They train, visualize the route, and anticipate hurdles. Similarly, by preparing mentally for various life scenarios and premeditating on possible challenges, you arm yourself with the tools and mindset to navigate them gracefully. This proactive approach ensures you aren't caught off guard or overwhelmed. Instead, you'll often find that you've already rehearsed a response, lending you clarity and calmness in moments of crisis. By adopting this Stoic practice of preparation and premeditation, you turn potential stumbling blocks into stepping stones, always ready to march forward with resilience and wisdom. Last and most important rule, number 25, value time. Time, unlike material possessions or even opportunities, is the one resource we can never recover once it's gone. Recognizing the profound value of time is essential to leading a fulfilling life. Every tick of the clock is a moment we'll never get back, making it imperative to use our time wisely, deliberately, and purposefully. When we talk about valuing time, it's not just about efficiency or productivity. It's about discernment, knowing what truly deserves our time and what doesn't. By valuing time, we ensure that our days are not just filled, but fulfilled. We engage more deeply in meaningful relationships, indulge in genuine passions, and carve out time for self-reflection and growth. Remember, it's not about how much time we have, but how we choose to spend it. In valuing time, you're not just managing hours and minutes. You're curating moments and memories, ensuring that your life is a mosaic of meaningful experiences rather than a blur of fleeting moments. And so, in the spirit of Stoicism, let's commit to seeing time as our most precious commodity, to be spent with care, love, and purpose. These 25 Stoic rules aren't just rules, they're compass points, guiding us to live more meaningful, resilient, and purposeful lives. It's important to remember that while understanding these rules is the first step, the true magic lies in their application. As you navigate life's highs and lows, challenges and triumphs, lean into these principles. They'll serve as your anchor, grounding you in wisdom and virtue. If even one rule resonated with you today, consider integrating it into your daily life and observing the transformative effects. Together, as a growing Stoic community, we are not just learning but living these timeless truths. Share your experiences, insights, and progress in the comments below. Let's support and uplift one another, building a stronger, wiser community every day. Thank you for joining me in this enriching exploration. If you haven't already, consider subscribing to continue our collective journey into Stoicism and personal growth. Here's to embracing life with clarity, courage, and conviction. Until next time, stay stoic and stay inspired.